everybody. We're here for another Q&A, and we're at Big White. It's a ski resort just outside Kelowna, and this is Rhonda Lake. It's a lake that's at 2,000 meter elevation. It's like 6,600 feet. We're quite high up here. So today we're going to address Ramtha School of Enlightenment. We are often referring you to it, recommending it, reading the books, getting the teachings. And on the internet, you will find a lot of things on Ramtha School. You'll find some wonderful things. It's like a Harry Potter School of Magic. So I'm not going to give you any specific examples of that because we're not here for that. We're here to address the other ones. So with every great thing, there's the opposite. So the biggest things you'll find in Ramtha School is one is people will say it's fake. All those magical things that happen there are just all made up. No magic happens, which is completely untrue. And we've already addressed that with several hundred videos of amazing remote views of Roulette. And there's also telekinesis videos, which we link to as well, and a bunch of amazing things. Anyways, that's beyond argument. It's true. There's just no doubt. So, the other thing you'll find on the internet is you'll find a lot of people accuse Ramtha School of being a cult. Well, what is a cult? Well, there's a cult of like a cult band following. So, you know, there's Elvis had a cult following and Justin Bieber has a cult following. But that doesn't apply here because it's more like for artists. Then there's a religious cult. A religious cult is basically a cult where they are a minority among a majority of views. So a religious cult is like this small group of people who have a religious belief that's different from the majority. Christians, who are the majority now, were once a cult because way back in the days of the Romans, they had this multi-god system, whereas the Christians had a one-god system, and that was weird to the Romans, and there was very few of them. So Christians were actually considered a cult to the Romans. So that doesn't apply here either, because in part 2, you think about it, Ramtha School of Enlightenment's not a religion. There is no worship of a god. There's no worship of gods or to any higher being. Ramtha himself will say, behold God to his students. You are eternal beings, deities, just like him. You're all on the same level. There's no worship of Ramtha. He is a wonderful, enlightened being who does his teachings, and we are just equal to, or hope to be. And he will tell you that himself. He does not want worshipped, which is why he doesn't show himself too. So that doesn't apply. There's no religion. There's no cult. Part 3. A cult can also be defined as a exclusive, secretive, authoritarian group, which I read up on the internet, which makes sense. Exclusive. Well, anybody can go to Ramtha School. It's not exclusive. You can be white, black, Oriental, man, woman, gay, straight. It don't matter. Everybody goes to Ramtha School and nobody's excluded. The teachings aren't exclusive either. Ramtha does not say he's right and everybody's wrong. As a matter of fact, often, over and over and over and over again, he will refer to the teachings of Christianity, Hinduism, Muslims. He actually uses their examples and says, you know, they actually got it right. Just people don't interpret it right, but, you know, he's definitely not exclusive. He's not secretive either. The whole school is right out in the open. You can go buy the white book anywhere. You can get the Creating Reality book anywhere. You can buy his videos. You can watch his teachings. You can join his school. It's not secretive. The only part that you might find on this is the teaching of the disciplines. And that makes sense, because if you think about it, we're here at a ski resort, and not anybody can teach somebody how to ski. You might know how to ski, but don't teach somebody how to ski. I've taken the instructor's course, and I assure you, there is a certain technique and way to get somebody down a mountain without them killing themselves. And it is taught. So there's same with Ramtha School of Enlightenment. There are teachers that are taught how to teach the disciplines. And even though I know how to do the disciplines, I have not been taught how to teach them. So in the same way, don't learn to ski from a non-ski instructor. Don't learn the disciplines from a non-teacher of the Ramtha School of Enlightenment. You want to be taught properly by somebody who's been trained and approved. So that's secretive is out, done. It's not authoritarian either. That's the last part. An authoritarian club is somebody who wants complete loyalty and obedience to their guru. And that's not the Ram. As a matter of fact, Ram expects no loyalty. People come and go from the school all the time. He loves you anyways. People, for authoritarian, people often don't do what the Ram tells is teaching or anything. He loves you anyways. There's no authoritarian. There's no do this or you're kicked out. There's no loyalty requirement. People come and go. Like I said, it's a wonderful school. So that's the last part of it. So basically, we've been here going over and over and over. It's not a cult. It's not. Anybody who would say it, I'm going to say, is on hearsay. They're going by secondhand information and actually don't even know what the definition of a cult is. So there you are. What is Ramtha School? Let's finish with that. Ramtha School is a university of the mind. They teach science there. They teach neuroscience. They teach physics. They teach quantum physics. They apply it to real life with disciplines that you can practice at home and use in your daily life and experience his teachings, which I think is important. You know, it's not just a book that you read in philosophy and then go home and forget about. This is something Sandi and I and many of the students will do daily and incorporate in their lives. And it reminds you of who you are and what you are is still growing and evolving. So it's not really, that's why they call it Ramtha School of Enlightenment, because it really is a school. That's what it is. So I hope one day you will have the wonderful opportunity to attend this school, whether it be online or in person or at one of the retreats they have all over the world. So if not, you can still do roulette too. Because we have many roulette warriors that have never gone to the school. And that's just amazing, because we're all capable of this. So we're gonna finish with a panoramic. Behind me is the cliff chair of Big White. These are the double blacks. This is the hardest ones to ski down. This is steep, virtually vertical cliffs. People come down here all the time in the winter, go around. This is the lake, like I said, Rhonda Lake, which, you know, is obviously covered in ice here when I'm skiing here during the winter months.